This is Canada, eh? And you know all these nasty wildfires that are coming from Canada down the United States, eh? Well, I got a little bit of an update on those. There's some dangerous air quality, eh? And hazy skies. They persist as smoke from around our raging wildfires are drifting south, leaving more than 100 million people under air quality alerts, eh? Across a dozen states, believe it or not, from Minnesota to New York and down to the Carolinas, eh? That's a long way south. By 6 p.m. on Thursday, Detroit, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump, kind of like my belly button, topped the list of cities with the worst air quality in the world, followed by Washington, D.C. According to IQ Air, Chicago and New York City are among the top 10. Chicago doesn't have good air quality anyways, eh? Ha ha ha, take off. Air quality in Illinois improved Thursday, though, as a massive thunderstorm, I believe it was a derecho, raced across the Midwest, blowing through the harmful smoke from the wildfires and clearing the air in its wake. So it was good to have those big storms in that derecho. This storm referred to as a bow echo, but I heard it was a derecho because of its arc-like appearance on radar, eh? Ooh. Has produced wind gusts close to 90 miles an hour. That'll blow the air and all the smoke away. A wind gust of 88 miles per hour was reported in western Illinois early Thursday, and a severe thunderstorm watch was in effect in Illinois and parts of Indiana. That'll help help the air quality there, eh? So take off and get back into your houses. The Storm Predictor Center was forecasting a level 4 out of 5 risk for damaging winds of up to 90 miles an hour. That'll push it all the way through Ohio and over to New York, which we don't care about those people anyways. Just kidding. The storm could become a derecho. It was a derecho, which is classified by a swath of wind damage extending more than 240 miles, with wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or greater, along most of the whole length, according to the National Weather Service. Thursday's worst air pollution was centered over Detroit, my belly button, Chicago, Indianapolis, and Cleveland. Some improvement in the air quality was expected for tomorrow, Friday, and Thursday's windy storms will help ease the pollution. So, hey, you guys take care of yourselves and make sure you cover up and put some masks on. Reading for small particulate matter from the smoke dropped significantly behind the thunderstorm system, with the air quality index in Champaign, Illinois, falling from around 180 or unhealthy on Thursday to just 1 after the storm blew through. Holy moly, that's a lot. That's fantastic. While D.C. and New York saw an increase in wildfire smoke on Thursday, levels are not expected to reach those seen a few weeks ago when smoke from Canada's wildfires also drifted over the U.S. In Canada, which has seen its worst fire season on record, eh? That's us. Authorities have issued air quality alerts across several provinces. A code red alert warning of unhealthy air quality was issued for much of the Midwest and Ohio Valley, eh? On Wednesday. Pennsylvania extended a partial code red air quality action day to include the entire state Thursday, urging young children, the elderly, and those with respiratory problems to avoid outdoor activities. Smoke was so thick it reduced visibility for up to 3 miles in some areas across the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. Those areas could reach unhealthy or very unhealthy levels before smoke begins to slowly disperse, said the forecasters. Residents are being advised to stay indoors, eh? Take off of work. With their air conditioning running, avoid going outside. In some areas, wear N95 masks, like I just mentioned, eh? Meanwhile, from Minnesota to Pennsylvania, events have been canceled due to wildfire smoke. We're so sorry up here in Canada. We don't mean to have that for you guys, eh? Wildfire smoke carries particulate matter, or PM 2.5, a tiny but dangerous pollutant that, when inhaled, can travel deep into lung tissue and enter the bloodstream. People with heart or breathing problems might have the biggest problem. Exposure can cause short-term health effects. As smoke inundates cities, health departments across the country have been advising residents to limit their exposure to the pollutants. For those who have been outside, disposable respirators like N95 or P100s will help if worn correctly. If you have to walk, but I wouldn't go for a run or a jog. Just be prudent about your decision to be outside. It's getting me, eh? And keep in mind, even if you go outside, it doesn't bother you. It could affect you later because of those small particulates. So be careful, everybody, eh? And there's over 300, 400 wildfires going on, if I remember correctly. A couple million acres already burnt, eh? So sorry that we got these wildfires burning up your country, but stay safe and stay inside.